Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to another Sleep to Islam video. So in this video I will be reading the English translation of Surah Yunus. So let's just get started. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alif Lam Ra. These are the verses of the wise book. Does it seem strange to the people that we revealed our will to a man from among themselves, saying, warn mankind and give the good news to the believers that they are on sound footing with their Rabb? The disbelievers say, this man is indeed an obvious magician. The fact is that your Rabb is the same Allah who created the heavens and the earth in 6 yawms, and then established himself on the throne in a manner that suits his majesty, and is directing the affairs of the universe. None can intercede with him except the one who receives his permission. This is Allah, your Rabb, so worship him. Will you not receive admonition? To him you shall all return. Allah's promise is true. He is the one who originates the process of creation and repeats it, will bring it back to life, so that he may justly reward those who believed in him and did righteous deeds. As for those who disbelieved, they shall have boiling fluids to drink, and shall undergo a painful punishment because they rejected the truth. He is the one who gave the sun its brightness and the moon its light, established its phases, that you may learn to compute the years and other such counts, days, weeks, months. Allah created them only to manifest the truth. He has spelled out his revelations for people who have knowledge. Indeed, the alternation of the night and the day, and what Allah has created in the heavens and the earth, they are signs for those who are God-fearing. As for those who do not hope to meet us on the day of judgment, being well pleased and satisfied with this worldly life, and those who give no heed to our revelations, they shall have the fire as their abode because of what they had earned. In fact, those who believe in the truth which is revealed in this book and do good deeds, their Rabb will guide them because of their faith, and rivers will flow beneath their feet in the gardens of bliss. Their way of request therein will be, glory to you, O Allah. Their greetings therein will be, peace be upon you, and their closing remarks will be, all praises are for Allah alone, the Rabb of the worlds. If Allah were to hasten the punishment for their evil deeds as they hasten in asking good of this world, then the respite given to the people would have been terminated. But this is not our way. We leave those people alone who do not entertain the hope of meeting us, to blunder about in their rebellion. Whenever affliction touches a man, he prays to us, whether lying down on his side, sitting or standing. But as soon as we reveal his affliction, he walks away as if he had never prayed to us for removing that affliction which touched him. Thus the foul deeds which they do are made fair seeming to the transgressors. We have destroyed generations before your time, when they adopted unjust attitudes. Their Rasuls came to them with clear signs, but they would not believe. Thus do we requite the criminals. Then we made you their successors in the land, so that we may observe how you would conduct yourselves. When our clear revelations are recited to them, those who entertain no hope of meeting us say to you, bring us a Quran different than this, or make some changes in it. O Muhammad, tell them, it is not possible for me to change it myself. I follow only what is revealed to me. Indeed, I cannot disobey my Rabb, for I fear the punishment of a mighty day. Say, if Allah wanted, otherwise I would have not recited this Quran to you, nor would I have made you aware of it. Indeed, a whole lifetime, 40 years, I have lived among you before its revelation. Why do you not use your common sense? Who can be more unjust than the one who himself forges a lie, then ascribes it to Allah or falsifies his real revelations? Indeed, such criminals can never prosper. They worship other deities besides Allah, who can neither harm them nor benefit them. And they say, these are our intercessors with Allah. O Muhammad, say to them, are you informing Allah of what he knows to exist neither in the heavens nor on the earth? Glory to him. He is far above from having partners they ascribe to him. Mankind was once just one nation. Later on they became divided through inventing different creeds. If your Rabb had not already given his word, specified time for the life of mankind on earth, the matters in which they differ would have certainly been decided. In regards to the saying, why has not a sign been sent down to him, Muhammad, from his Rabb? Tell them, Allah alone has the knowledge of the unseen. Wait, if you will, I too shall wait with you. When we show mercy to mankind, after some calamity had afflicted them, they begin to plot against our revelations. Tell them, Allah is more swift in plotting than you. Indeed, our messengers, angels, are recording all the plots you make. He is the one who enables you to travel through the land and by the sea, until when you are on aboard a ship, as the ship sails with a favorable wind, and they feel happy about it. But when there comes a stormy wind, and the waves reach them from all sides, and they think they are being overwhelmed, then they pray to Allah with their sincere devotion, saying, if you deliver us from this, we shall become your thankful devotees. Yet, when we deliver them, behold, the same people become unjustly rebellious in the land. O mankind, your rebellion is against your own souls. The transitory pleasure of this world, in the end, you have to return to us. Then we shall inform you of what you have done. The example of this worldly life, which you love so much that you have even become neglectful of our sins, is like the water which we send down from the sky. It mingles with the soil and produces vegetation, which becomes the food for men and animals. Then, at the very time when the crops are ripened and the land looks attractive, the people to whom it belongs think that they are able to cultivate it. There comes our scourge upon it, by night or in broad day, and we mow it down thoroughly as if nothing existed there yesterday. Thus do we spell out our signs for those who are thoughtful. Allah invites you to the home of peace and guides whom he pleases to the right way. those who do good deeds shall have a good reward, and even more, having the honor to see Allah. Neither blackness nor disgrace shall cover their faces. They will be the inhabitants of paradise. They will live therein forever. As for those who have done evil deeds, they will be rewarded with like evil. Disgrace will cover them. They shall have none to protect them from Allah, as if their faces were covered with patches of the dense darkness of night. They are in the inmates of hell fire. They will live therein forever. On the day when we shall gather them all together, we shall say to those who committed shirk, associated other deities with Allah, stay where you are, you and those whom you set as partners with us. We will separate them from one another. Then the shuraka, partners that they set up with us, will say, it was not us that you worshipped. Allah is an all-sufficient witness between you and us. Even if you worshipped us, we were quite unaware of your worship. Thereupon every soul shall know what it has sent forth, as they will be brought towards the court of Allah, their true patron, and their invented falsehoods will leave them in the lurch. Ask them, who provides your sustenance from the heaven and from the earth? Who has control over hearing and sight? Who brings forth the living from the dead and the dead from the living? Who regulates the universe? They will soon reply, Allah. Say, why do you not then fear his punishment? The same Allah is your real Rabb. What is left after the truth except falsehood? How then can you turn away? Thus has the word of your Rabb proved true in regards to the transgressors that they do not believe. Ask them, can any of your shuraka, the deities you worship besides Allah, create anything and then repeat its process? If they do not answer, then tell them, well, Allah creates and then repeats the process. Then how is that you are so misled? Again ask them, is there any of your shuraka who can guide you to the truth? If they do not answer, then tell them, it is Allah who guides to the truth. Then who is more worthy to be followed? He that can guide to the truth, or he that cannot, and is himself in need of guidance? What is the matter with you? What kind of judgment do you make? The fact is that most of them follow nothing but mere conjecture, and conjecture is in no way a substitute for the truth. Surely Allah is well unaware of all that they do. This Quran is not such as could be produced by anyone other than Allah. In fact, it is the confirmation of prior revelations, Torah, Psalms, and Gospel, and fully explains the Holy Book. There is no doubt in this fact that it is revealed from the Rabb of the worlds. Do they say, he, the Prophet, has forged it? Tell them, if what you say is true, then produce one surah like this. You may even call to your aid anyone you want other than Allah. Nay, they do not believe that which they cannot grasp, for they have not yet seen its prophecy fulfilled. Those who passed away before them disbelieved in the same way. But see what was the end of the wrongdoers. Of these people there are some who will believe in it, and some who will not, and your Rabb best knows the evildoers. If they disbelieve you, You are for yours. You are not accountable for my actions, nor am I responsible for what you do. There are some among them who pretend to hear what you say, but can you make the deaf listen to you? Incapable as they are of understanding. Then there are some among them who pretend to look at you, but can you show the way to the blind? Bereft as they are of sight. The fact is that Allah does not do injustice to mankind in any way, but men are unjust to their own souls. On that day, when He will gather them all together, it will appear to them as if they had not stayed in this world but an hour of a day to get to know each other. At that time, they will realize that in fact the losers are those who denied the meeting with Allah and were not rightly guided. Whether we show you in your lifetime some consequences of what we have promised them, or cause you to die before that, in any case, they will have to return to us. Moreover, Allah is watching all their actions. That was part 1 of Surah Yunus, so make sure to like and subscribe to never miss another one of these videos and to not miss part 2. And I will see you guys in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.